Hey guys, it's Tape the Grape, and it's been about a week since I've done a video. Been pretty busy recently. I believe I've said that in a few videos prior to this. Just been busy. My sister from Arkansas moved into the house with her kids and her fiance, so not necessarily hectic in a bad way, but it's been definitely busy, a lot busier. But oh yeah, don't exactly know what I'm going to do a video on, but figured I'd get some type of video out there for people to watch if you really want to. Or if you don't, that's fine. But anyway, I think I'm going to go to the park today, taking the Blazer. I just did a video on the, Grand Marquis. I was about to say the HHR. I haven't had that in a few months. Probably more. Probably since last winter, that's right. But anyway, yeah, taking the Blazer, and I'll be talking about it on the way. So how has the Blazer been acting, you may be wondering? Well, it's been getting me to work every day, that's for sure. No issues. Well, one, but a small one that's common on these. You can see I actually ended up getting a month ago, maybe slightly less than a month ago, I ended up getting a side view mirror for it, because obviously that other one fell. Left a bunch of scuff marks on it. Couldn't really get the duct tape off that well, but that's alright. But for the most part, it's been alright. Now, the issue I have been having with it, a slight issue, when it rains, it's common for moisture to get into the distributor of these, and it doesn't cut out. It hasn't yet on me, thank goodness, but it does like sputter occasionally as I'm driving it, especially when I'm in the higher revs shifting gears. Nothing bad. Like I said, it hasn't died on me yet, so that's good. Let's give her a start up. Obviously, I did a startup in the video I did on it, but let's just hear another one. Starts right up every time. No issues, thank goodness. Especially not like the Lumina, where it gave me issues starting in the cold. But I have yet to own this in the cold, so we'll figure it out when the time comes, I guess. Alright, that seems to be a good position. I like how the headrests on the passenger seat, well, both seats, are actually pretty high up, so you get a relatively good view. But anyway, we just had some neighborly, what would you call it? Neighborly conflict with the lady to the next to us. My sister's been parking in front of her house, which she doesn't own the road. Nobody owns the road except the city. And, well, let's just say the neighbor wasn't happy about it. Some words were said, but that's all I'll say about it. It's quite silly to be mad at someone parking in front of your house. I mean, I can understand if they got like those, and it's not every day either. She's not parking in front of her house every day, and she's got a perfectly good parking spot on the other side of her house. You know what I mean? Easy access on both parking spots. And when I mean by other side, I mean literally on the same street, just a car length down, basically. But anyway, so yeah, which is funny because in the past, a few years ago, we've had issues with the husband on that same house, but he ended up passing away. But I don't know, maybe it's just what they're good for, I don't know. But anyway, nothing bad happened, nothing super bad, I should say. I was just there on the porch trying to hold in my laughs, but anyway, but yeah, no, like I said, only the city owns the street. You can't get mad at someone for parking in front of your house. You know, I mean, you can, but it's silly. And again, I have to emphasize, she's not doing it every day either. Maybe once or twice out of the week. But anyway, it's a bit bumpy, so I'm gonna cut it short here, and I'll be back when I'm at the park. Finally at the park, Anna Page Park. It's not terribly far from my house, but it's roughly in the outskirts of town, so it's a nice drive nonetheless, versus driving in city all the time. When I get this Blazer out on the road, it drives even with the sloppy suspension and the sloppy steering, it drives pretty smooth, I would say. It's a lot more comfortable than you would think, an SUV being. It's not quite the Lumina or even the Grand Marquis for that matter comfort, but I mean, it's an SUV. It's for off-road. It's a 4x4, two-door 4x4. It's not known for comfort, you know what I mean? Short wheelbase. But anyway, nonetheless. Found me a nice little parking spot in the shade. Well, it's shading everywhere now because the clouds are over the sun, but had a nice little view here. Nice and peaceful. So 4th of July was yesterday. I didn't do a video on anything that day. Wanted to, but I just ended up not. I ended up leaving my phone at home. And when I got home, I just, I was tired. But it was my fiance and my fiance and I's 7-year anniversary. So that was pretty nice. We had a cookout at my sister's house. A bunch of family was there. Then we decided to look at the fireworks for a short bit of time. Well, we got there, not at the normal spot, but a little bit far away from them, so it would have been kind of hard to see. It was really crowded, barely could find a parking spot. When we got there, the only open spot was under like a street light, basically. It was by the river. It was more of a trail, like a bike path light than a street light. Same thing, I guess, as a light. So it was just all around. There was mosquitoes everywhere, too. So all around, it was just not comfortable, so we just decided to leave early and call it a night when I got home. But it was pretty nice nonetheless. Today, obviously, it's the day later. It's July 5th. But oh yeah. And as I said a little bit ago, it was cloudy, so it's not the hottest day in the world, thankfully. Yesterday was really hot. Today it's pretty chill. And I'm just relaxing here at the park. Got nothing better to do. I've got the whole week off for vacation, paid vacation, so that's good. Really nice. And, just chilling out, relaxing, as I just said. I have no idea what this is. I saw it when I came to sit down, but it looks like somebody put a fishing net, tied it to a stick. That's interesting. Maybe trying to catch fish or something. Interesting. So walking around, I found this here frisbee, and on the back, I'm not going to show you, it's got someone's address on it in town. I'm assuming it's something that summer visit days, probably some program or something. If you wanted to buy it, you had to order it, and they had their address on it. So I wonder what would happen if I went and returned it to that address. It's like 20 minutes away on the other side of town, but I'm curious. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe some kid lost it. I don't know. But I don't know if this is special to them or if this means anything. I really don't know what it is. Summer visit. I don't know. It's got a name and address, but of course I'm not going to show you. So I'm thinking about returning it, and if I end up doing it, which I'm thinking about doing it, I'll let you know the reaction of the person. I won't obviously film it because it's a random person, but yeah, interesting. Well, I went to the house. It's right here to my right. Obviously I won't show you, but there's a lady out in her car. I didn't knock on the door. I asked her, hey, I found this, frisbee at the park. It's got this address. She looked a little confused. But I came to think about it. It said 2016 on that frisbee. Who knows if it's the same people that live there. So, oh well, it's got a new owner now, if anything. But anyway, since I went all this way, I figured I might as well go to Woodman since it's just down the road. So at least it's not a super wasted trip. Now we're at my favorite place to shop. Well, there's $57 worth of groceries, or groceries, as some would say. Probably get a little bit of a peek in there. Potatoes, chicken nuggets, onion rings, soda, chocolate milk, apples, mini apple pies, peanuts. What else? Gummy worms, gum. Like I said, groceries, quote unquote. But anyway. One more thing I forgot to mention about the Blazer that happens every so often, very seldomly doesn't happen since I've owned it. On the AC on the belt, it sometimes screeches, not terribly, not like it's about to seize up, but I think something's loose because I've messed with it before. And a little plate on it's kind of loose, kind of like the clutch plate, but it doesn't fully engage, so I have no worry of it seizing up. But it happens. It just happened now, and like I said, the last time it happened was, probably the day after I bought it, so it very seldomly happens. And I've looked it up. It's a issue, but thankfully the way mine's set up, or I'm sorry, the way it is, it's not ready to be seized. It's not about to seize up, thankfully. But oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention on the Blazer. Well, I finally got home, and my dad's old job actually sold him a fridge they were clearing out because they were closing down. And well, I got an outside fridge again because the first outside fridge we had, that ended up breaking. So we got all the stuff in the fridge. And of course, the freezer. Oh yeah. Well, it's 6:09 right now, and this is the first thing I've eaten all day. I have a tendency to do that, not eat anything all day until later in the day, and I eat too much. But I just got some of those potato things I bought from Woodman's and leftover hot dog and hamburger. Yummy. Well, I just cracked open a cold one. I'm watching my nephew ride this scooter down the sidewalk. And I think that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.